Hello and welcome back to another video from Superliminal Games. I'm Jayrod, and as you can see, I'm back in Minecraft. I just really like what's going on, that we've got going on so far on the server, so I'm gonna go ahead and play some more. Last time I did my own solo video, I grabbed all the bricks I needed for this house, so if you've been keeping up on our other videos, you've seen this house in various stages of completeness. So I'm pretty happy with it. Today, I'm going to go on a bit of an adventure. I really want to go explore a Badlands. So I looked up about where one is. So it's quite a long way if I travel by this world. So gonna try going through the Nether, which is a lot more dangerous, of course. I probably should grab some building material before I actually leave, just in case I run into the need to build bridges and walls and hide from things. So I've got an ender chest full of everything I need to get into an area to where I can make a portal and then come out around a Badlands, I think. So let me grab just a bunch of... I don't have much cobblestone. Well, I'll grab a stack of cobblestone. Grab some... Ugh, diorite's boring. Cobble deep slate. Grab a bunch of that. And I'll grab a stack of bricks, because that's what I've been making the floor out of whenever I get the opportunity. Alright. That should be enough. If I have to make bridges with netherrack, it's fine. So, gonna open up the F3 menu. So when I get through, I want to head to very large negative numbers. So I'm going to try to make it just two straight lines. So one going, I think, yeah. I need to get the coordinate HUD so I actually know which way I'm looking. Yeah, one west and north. So I want to go northwest when I get through here. So I know Paul has done some of the traveling this way, so I don't have to go terribly far. But I do want to try to keep on this level. It's 115. You see right here, 115 on the y-axis, so it'll be on the same level as what I'm trying to do everything else on. So, yeah, we're gonna go through and double check I'm going north at least. So, thankfully some of this is already done, but not a whole lot. I have to go about 600 blocks in each direction. And it does look like that just kind of stops. So that's when we grab some deep slate bricks. Gonna try to make fairly simple pathways. And every once in a while we'll check our progress to make sure we're going the right way. But I feel like the majority of this adventure is going to be trying to get through. Because, oh boy. So there's a couple reasons why I want to go to the Badlands. I really enjoy the aesthetic of it. Just the color of the bricks that they have in there. It's the only place you can find a lot of the terracotta, which I really like the look of. I like, it's a good spot to go get a lot of gold, because for the most part they replace where iron would spawn with gold. So it's a good way to get a lot of gold if you need that for different builds. And there's a lot of mine shafts in the area, and what that will do is allow us to find a couple different things. Here's some gold to... as an example. This is not the same gold. So mine shafts allow us to find a whole bunch of different railroad tracks and kind of mini dungeons, as well as some cave spider spawners. So if we wanted to make a little bit simpler of a spider spawner than just one of the big ones, that way it only spawns the cave spiders rather than the regular big spiders and sometimes skeletons. Because that's a terrifying thing when you're trying to build a spider spawner farm and you get shot by skeletons. So that's just another option, but I think I'm going to try to do that as part of a build soon. Alright, so I'm at about 400, so I have another 200 or so blocks to go. So far it's fairly uneventful, which I am totally fine with. You know, once we get there, we'll do some exploring, see what's around, maybe try to find a desert temple if there's one nearby, because usually deserts and Badlands spawn by each other. As of recording, we have yet to beat the end dragon. Otherwise, this actually probably would have ended up being a shulker adventure, but I'm kind of okay with it not being that yet, just because those are very dangerous. I mean, the Nether obviously is very dangerous too, but going to the end, I've only done it a little bit in a single-player world after beating the dragon, and it is nerve-wracking going out into the middle of the void and just hoping to find something that you're looking for. Oh, there we go. Alright, so this is kind of what I was expecting more of, but I'm totally fine with it not coming up too much. Ooh. Definitely the most nerve-wracking part of any adventure like this. For sure. Alright, so I don't think I'll be completing any kind of railways on the way back through, but is an option I can try to do. I'm going to try to do my best to make it safe for the entire run of it before I leave the areas, though. At least safer. Okay, yeah, it's too dark. Also have to try and be quick. If something pops up suddenly. Gonna close that off and pretend I didn't see it. A little further, and then I'll turn left to go west. Alright, now another 600. So, I definitely have enough netherrack for a while, so if I come up another hole, I might throw some out of my inventory real quick. Yes, perfect. Okay, another little bit of acrobatics, or just holding shift, the most important key in the nether. The sounds of the nether are sometimes just very terrifying. So yeah, other noises. Oh, that's what we wanted to be kind of quick on. So thankfully, the majority of these are just going to be single blocks. And lava's weird in that if you put a block in it, it just goes away. suppose I could have used that to destroy some of the blocks I have extra as well, but that's okay. Yeah, every once in a while you just come across a random lava block, and that's always terrifying. So here we can just hit quite a few more of these on the way west. That's always fun. So about halfway there, so it's not too bad. Definitely wasn't looking to make a super long video. I'm hoping this is a fairly simple process. I just want to get to the other areas of the map and, you know, quietly enjoy my time in the Badlands. Okay, this is fine. This is nothing really too weird. Like, I hear a gas, but that's kind of okay. Yeah, nothing really to worry about. Okay, so I do have a couple little spots to try to be careful of, but that's alright. I'm just gonna fill this area in a little bit more with netherrack because there's nothing to fall into, so it's not as dangerous. But I do want to keep it a little bit more enclosed in case we do come through with the rail carts that Paul's been doing a lot of. Last thing you want is for too many things to be able to access the area that you're just minding your own business, riding a rail cart. Piglin. What are you doing? Just a baby, though. Alright. Nothing too bad in that area, at least. Oh, that's a thing. That's a thing. There's a bastion, so that's fun. Well, let me see. I think... hate running into stuff when I'm not looking. It's terrible. Why did I say I was going to go through the nether? Ah. Another 100 or so blocks. Okay, another little quiet pocket. I'm wearing gold, so they won't bother me. Whoop. But I am going to close them off, because that's definitely not something you want to run into when you're on a minecart. Some dumb idiot pig. Did waste a torch there because I right clicked after I tried to center click, but I clicked on lava instead of netherrack. Clearly west is just the lava direction. I want to keep going without having to stop every few feet, but it is just too terrifying. So if I hold shift, I'll go slower. A little bit further. $625. That seems like a good number. All right. All right, so if I did the math right, this should put us out in an area of Badlands, or at least desert close to Badlands. Yes. Or at least in a desert. Ah. And I got subspace bubble by traveling very far in the nether and using this as the way to get there. So, See, right here we're in desert, and that should change to Badlands. So there are no mine shafts that way, but there are some of the different colors of terracotta I was talking about. And there's also cactus. Which is kind of important for... I want to try building a cactus XP farm. And how that works is you grow cactus and then you smelt it like in a furnace, turning it into green dye. And early on, the developers of Minecraft accidentally made that too good. So it's worth 1 full XP point as opposed to percentages like a lot of the other things that you smelt are. So instead, like, it's a lot more efficient of a farm, and it allows for a lot more interesting, like, you know, ways to heal up your mending equipment and such and stuff like that. And you don't have to keep hitting a bunch of zombies over and over again. Ooh. So there is a village, but I'm much more interested in the fact that this giant mountain probably has a couple of mine shafts in it. So we're going to go explore for a little bit, about a half an hour in. Cartographer. Hi. See, since we have a couple farmers, that's always good. Yeah, I'm pretty happy that we have a couple different, like, not a couple different. We have our at-home villager trading area, so I don't have to worry about trying to get stuff from here, but I will take diamonds and iron. And you can have some netherrack. That's a good trade. Ooh. It's a decent sword for a first level trade. So a lot of their stuff is going to be the green color because they have a lot of cactus in the area. Water makes sense. But enough of this little area. Let's go see if we can find a mine shaft. And I'll try to pinpoint a one neat thing about mineshaft areas is that there'll probably be a couple different spots where there are the cave spider spawners. If you can find an area that has 2 or even 3 that are really close together, you can set up a farm that will utilize all of them at once, and they are extremely efficient because you have multiple spawners filtering into one kill zone, essentially. Okay, that was a disappointing mineshaft. But I just love the area so much, so they have the brown terracotta, white, gray, yellow, red, and then no color identity. There's also the orange, which I like a lot. And I think if you smelt it, if you smelt the colored terracotta again, you get glazed terracotta. I believe that's how you get it. And that turns into some very neat... Ooh, there's a mine shaft. That turns into very neat colored bricks. Aha, here we are. Alright, so let me put down this. So I'll put the diamond and the cactus and the iron away. Don't actually need the iron leggings. Put away the flint and steel. Okay. Oh, jeez. Well, I meant to actually look what was inside first. But all right, so I have a detector rail, a couple more diamonds, name tag, some coal. That was a pretty good little box. I am going to, however, put the chest back down and just not carry around a bunch of netherrack. Let me get rid of the overlay, because I'll bring that up one more time to kind of jot down the coordinates of any spawners I find, or at least getting a general idea. Ooh. Cold in the office today. Throw away the diamond, or put away the diamonds. Coal, minecart. Not sure why that one torch got there. Alright. Let's get over to this one. See, that's what I'm talking about. Bunches and bunches of mine shafts. So I'll head over to this one, probably come out on one of those two. And that was a short one. I always get you. Ah, that's a little better. Ah, get away. Stay away from me. Okay, I may have made a mistake. Ah! No! Eh. Okay, let's try this again. What the? Baby zombie drowning. It's gonna be a baby drowned. I don't like this game. So anyway, yeah, that's one thing the only problem is that, you know, those little things are quick. Oh god, it already turned into a drowned? Okay. Jeez. Ow, ow. Poison's a hell of a drug. So yeah, this one's right here, so it's very easy to get to. And, oh my god, there's too many. Let me move that sand, because that was just a mistake. Yeah. Ah, no, get away. Get away. Get away. Ow. Alright, I'm gonna go this way to make sure this side is clear. Yeah, I see you. Oh, hell. Problem. Problem. Okay, that hit him. Gonna make the smart decision and reset a spawn point there, because clearing these things out is actually really not easy. We're just gonna go ahead and close that off too. Oh, hell. Okay. Yeah, so one spawner. Two spawners. Oh, this is actually really good. Normally you have to try a little harder. Oh, hell. Normally you have to try a little harder to find multiples that are right next to each other. So this is good. Whew. It's fine. So I don't get trapped in there again like an idiot. Whew. So yeah, it's very dangerous trying to get one of these set up. But there's some of the extremely high gold I was telling you about as well. Trying to get some of this area lit up. Okay. Yes, I'm going to keep running away. What of it? These things hurt a lot. Whew. So once I get this all cordoned off, I'll think I'll be happy with that. Whew. Don't like hearing a witch there, but sure. I'm going to choose not to go that way. I do think it's funny I blocked that off myself, actually. Didn't even see it in there. Ah, bloody hell. Okay, I'm just going to take a peek around the corner. There's a witch. I don't need that in my life. Okay, so there's a spot for a double spawner. I think that's a good enough exploration of this area for right now. That is a little concerning that there's still spiders coming from somewhere. But also not concerning because that might mean that there's another spawner. And if that is the case, cool. Ah, oh my god. Alright. Well, I believe I've, shown enough of the area to where everyone kind of understands how this area is so great. As I slowly get eaten alive by giant but comparatively small spiders. Let's collect the rest of my track. That's it. I'm going home. 4644 5285. So, bunch of track, detector rail, lots and lots of string. Hold on to that. So, alright, yeah, I'll just, I'll do the video later and get that. Yeah. So, as I make my way back to where I think the portal is, thank everyone for watching. Hope everyone found this as enlightening as I did, which is be a lot more prepared to die if you're going to explore the Badlands, especially the caves. They're very dangerous. Those little spiders, they're hard to hit. They don't hit a lot, but the poison can catch up with you, and if you happen to be low on life and they just keep poking at you, you're gonna die. So that's a pillager outpost, so I want nothing to do with that. So I think I want to head southeast, because I believe I had to go a little bit more northwest. But either way, I'll find my way out of this mess, and hopefully everyone has a great rest of their week. I plan on hopefully getting together with the guys and beating the End Dragon soon. It might just be our special Saturday stream, second Saturday of every month. Past two have been the Minecraft adventures that we've been on. So if we don't get to it before then, expect to see that coming up soon. And make sure you check us out. That's on twitch.tv/SupraliminalFilms. We also stream Magic every Sunday. And yeah, I think that's enough of an adventure. And I'm going to go home now. Bye, everyone.